Meta just shipped a terminal coding agent with persistent background subagents. That sounds like another agent demo. Maybe. But the runtime design is the real story, because restart-safe, long-running work is where most coding agents still fall apart. Here is the concrete launch. Meta released MuseCode in beta, a terminal coding agent powered by MuseSpark 1.2. Meta says MuseCode can plan changes, write code, validate results, and coordinate multiple persistent subagents across large repositories. MuseSpark 1.2 is the paired model update, and Meta says both are available today in MuseCode and the Meta Model API. The strongest detail is not the marketing page flex. It is the runtime. Meta says MuseCode keeps a local event log of every model call, tool run, approval, and edit, so a crash can resume exactly where it stopped. That is a real operator upgrade if you have ever watched a coding agent lose the thread halfway through a long repo task and force a restart from scratch. Meta also framed MuseSpark 1.2 as a coding-focused update to MuseSpark 1.1. The company says it improved code generation, complex debugging, code-base understanding, and end-to-end developer workflows. It also says the model was co-trained with MuseCode and trained hard on long-horizon repo work, planning, compaction, and self-improvement loops. That matters because the model and the runtime are being sold as a pair, not as separate miracles. Now the skepticism beat. Meta's sharpest proof section is a kernel-optimization case study that runs for up to 24 hours and more than 1,000 tool calls. That is impressive, but it is still a hand-chosen showcase with Meta controlling the setup and the scoring language. It does not yet prove that ordinary day-to-day repo work will stay trustworthy on messy requirements, vague tickets, or product changes that are half social problem and half code problem. A long demo is not the same thing as reliable engineering judgment. This is an intentional shorter cut, not a flagship 4 to 6 minute build. The story is one clean coding agent launch with a direct operator test, not a broad platform reset. Take one painful repo task that usually dies on context loss, like a multi-file refactor with validation steps, and run it in MuseCode against your current coding agent path. Then measure restart recovery, supervision load, and whether the final diff is easier to trust after interruptions. If those numbers move, Meta shipped something real. If not, this is polished agent theatre with better runtime copy.